Can't have like when you have animals. I feel like I have to sweep and mop and like all that business at least like 3 to 4 days out of the week, which is so excessive. I can't stand the hair. I just can't. Animal hair upsets me. And I love my cats. I love them to death, but I use this primer almost every time that I do my makeup because it is so hydrating. So that's what we're gonna use today. And I like to really focus on where my pores are pretty visible, and that's right in this area. I feel like my forehead doesn't need too much primer like I do here. I'm so hungry. I should probably eat before I even like keep recording. So I'm gonna let the primer soak in and I'm gonna work on my eyebrows. Since you've seen me do my eyebrows a zillion bajillion times, I'm gonna do them off camera. So my eyebrows are on, we're ready to move on. So yesterday while I was at Sephora, I did pick up, the whole reason I went to Sephora was to pick up the new Fenty palette, and I was very disappointed. They did not look anything like I thought they were gonna look. It's your typical, you know, your Fenty packaging, which I love the packaging. The packaging here is cute. So I think packaging wise, everything looks really good. I think there are like 5 different ones. or 6, I don't know. These colors, I know I have these colors in 8 different palettes that I own. I think it's very, like, if you have to go in store and see them. I didn't even know which one to pick because I did not like any of them. I'm like, I don't even know which one to buy. And there are 2, one is 25 or you can get 2 for 45. So you save like $5 or whatever. I couldn't even get 2 because I wanted to get 2 so I can like review a couple. I couldn't even pick out 1 because they're just not cute to me. I ended up getting this one because these are typically the colors that complement my eyes the best and look really good on my skin. I'm gonna bring up the description on Sephora so I can tell you like how many different palettes. Hopefully the formula is nice. When I swatch them, they feel like chalk. Hopefully they perform well because I'm not impressed with the formula at all. You have to remember, I'm giving a review. My reviews are always gonna be honest. They're not ever going to be like someone else's review just because like I feel like I need to talk good about a product. That's not why I make videos, so I'm just being honest. My opinion is going to be different than someone else's opinion. Someone may love them, you know what I mean? So chill out. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There are 8 different palettes, and it looks like they snap together because on the bottom, like there's these little things here, so I'm assuming that they stack on top of each other and then you can pop them open, which I think is a great idea. I just think the colors are just not fun at all, and online they look so pretty, and in person I was like, this is what I came all the way here for. Yeah, for every 2 Snap Shadows mix and match eyeshadow palette, so they do snap together. It's cruelty free and it's gluten free if you care. So let's prime my eyes and see what this eyeshadow is all about because I've been excited to try this. So I'm gonna prime my eyes with the Tarte concealer. I have good luck with this concealer. My nails are too long. It's hard for me to like get in the corner, so I'll probably take a brush and spread the rest out. All right, we're all primed and ready to go. I'm gonna take a little bit of translucent powder and set my eyes so that it's not so sticky and that they blend. All right, so I'm gonna go in with the Morphe blending brush, the E25. And I'm gonna pick up, I don't know what I want to do because I have to go to work, so I don't want to be like too like over the top. I don't know what to do. So I really like this orange color, and then I don't know. So I really didn't swirl the brush in the product, and it seems to be pretty pigmented. So they're pigmented. I don't think that it's spreading well, because usually by the time that I like have done all this swirling and back and forth motion, it's spread a little bit quicker and better with like other eyeshadows. This one seems to be pretty tough. So I'm just gonna pick up some more and really blend that out. I'm gonna hold it down a little bit more. I feel like when you hold your brush down, it blends better because you're not being so like heavy-handed. I feel like I had to work way too hard to get these to blend. They feel like chalk to me. I feel like they're chalky, they're not buttery in any way. It's nice because they don't have any fallout, but they don't have any fallout because they're like literally chalk. So some people might like that. I personally don't. I like something buttery that's gonna blend a lot better. I'm not gonna sit here. I mean, that took me at least 10 minutes just to blend out. I'm not a huge fan at all. So now we're gonna go in with the lid. I'm gonna go in with that shimmery like orange color. in the middle. Okay, so what's cool about the shimmer is, you know, sometimes when you pick up shimmer, it has a lot of fallout. This one does not, but the thing is, you have to keep packing it because it's not pigmented. And I'm picking up quite a bit of product. The consistency of the glitter is better than the matte, I'll tell you that. Like, I like my mattes to be buttery because then they just blend out. This is nice because you're not getting it everywhere. So I'm okay with the shimmers. Again, I'm doing a lot of work, but not as much work at all like I was doing with the matte shade. All right, so now I'm gonna move on to complexion. I'm gonna be using the Smashbox Studio Skin Full Coverage 24-Hour Foundation. This foundation is pretty new. I have used it several times and it's amazing. I've been applying it with a brush. I would probably like it better with a beauty blender, but my beauty blender is done. I've been using this double-ended brush from IT Cosmetics. It's called the Airbrush Dual-Ended Flawless Foundation. So you have this guy on this side and this guy on the other. I'm using 4.0, and I know it looks a little off on camera, but it literally is the perfect match. I don't like recording in the daylight because it does mess with my box lighting, so my colors don't pick up as well as they should. But I ordered lighting, or I ordered a background online so that you guys don't have to look at my cat tower for every video that I record. So that should be here like on Saturday, I think. My dehydration lines are not playing today. Like, I don't know why, but I have such trouble like drinking water. It's like I'm too lazy to drink water. But it's like I'm too lazy to drink any fluid. Like, I can go all day without drinking anything and be just fine, like not think about it until I get like a migraine and I'm like, why does my head hurt? And it's because I'm dehydrated. But I probably, like, I haven't had a good amount of water in probably like 2 weeks or so. And my smile lines are really bad because you just need water. Like, I don't even know how I'm living because I'm just so dehydrated. So I like this foundation because it is a matte foundation. Let's get on the Ulta website and learn some more about it. I didn't do like literally any research on it. I just knew that it was new and I wanted to try it. So let's see here. Okay, so you get 1 ounce for $36. Like, that price is awesome. That's a really good price because the foundation is so good. Like, it covers everything. Like, I don't even have to use my color corrector on my upper lip, and I always have to use a color corrector. Like, in every video you see me use red lipstick because I literally have to, and with this I don't. And like I said, I'm shade 4.0. So it says here that it is a silicone-free foundation. There's no parabens in it, no sulfates, mineral oil, formaldehyde. It doesn't have like all the junk in it. No synthetic fragrance. It says Smashbox Studio Fix Full Coverage 24-Hour Foundation is a comfortable 24-hour full coverage foundation that weightlessly glides over your skin, which I agree with. Like, it doesn't feel heavy and it doesn't feel like thick and like dry like some matte foundations do. It controls oil and shine and has a blurring effect. It is also waterproof, sweat and humidity resistant, won't look cakey or cause acne, which I agree with. Well, you know me, I sleep with my foundation on sometimes. Sometimes it's intentional, sometimes it's not. And this foundation, I slept in it and it did not break me out whatsoever. Okay, so now that we have that on, I'm gonna do the Shape Tape in medium. I'm only gonna use a little bit because it is a little light. I was on vacation and I still haven't lost my color. Like, I still have tan lines on my body. And that was over a month ago. So I'm gonna mix that with my Cover FX, the Power Play concealer. I have shade medium 4 here, and that will help so it's not so light. Because by itself it's too dark and it doesn't give me a highlight, but if I use the medium from Tarte by itself, it's way too bright. And I learned that the hard way in a video that I recorded for Instagram. It was just like way too bright. This concealer is amazing. If you're someone that has very dry under eyes and like your foundation keeps creasing and you can't figure it out, it could be that your concealer is a little bit too dry, or you're not hydrating your skin good enough during your skincare routine, so maybe your eye cream isn't hydrating enough. And I'm just gonna use this brush to blend that in. And I kind of like to let my concealer dry a little bit. I feel like when I let it adjust to my body temperature for a second and don't go right in and blend right away, that it melts into my skin better and I don't crease as bad. And then with this side, I'm gonna get closer to my under eyes and blend that in. So I don't know, yeah, you can see it. Look at that hole on my nose. Wait, I wanna zoom in on it and see. Look at that hole. It's stinking huge. It literally looks like there's like a black dot of mascara on my nose. So yesterday I was like, you know, cleaning out my pores, and I pulled out this, like, it wasn't a blackhead though. It was just like this, it was about to be a blackhead. Like, it was a blackhead in the making, and I pulled it out of my pores and it literally left a hole. That's so crazy. Look at that. That's never happened to me. Look, that is a hole. Look at that sucker. That's terrible. My feelings are hurt. I take such good care of my skin, other than like sometimes dipping in my makeup. Like, what the hell? And nothing is like filling it in. I gotta do something about that tonight. I'm gonna have a good facial night. Oh my, that's crazy. I gotta have some putty I can stick in there. I'm gonna take some Professional. I hate this primer. I think it sucks. I think it's one of the worst primers on the market because it feels so silicone-y. Oh, I hate that. All that silicone might fill this hole in. So maybe my mind will change. Fill the hole in. Hole is gone. Okay, Professional, I see you. Filling in holes. That will literally be the only reason I ever like Professional. Right there. That's crazy. Gone. The reason I don't like Professional, like I said, it just feels too, like there's a lot of silicone in it, and I feel like putting that on your face every day, especially if you're someone that doesn't have a skincare routine. A lot of people don't have a skincare routine. They just wash their face and go. It's not something that's gonna benefit your skin over time. But it did get rid of this hole. That's terrible. So now I'm gonna set my under eyes with the Huda setting powder. I have it in Kunafa. It's like that, like more banana. And I'm using my double-ended brush. I know my brush is dirty. So this is a dual-ended absolute powder brush. So you have a big boy here, a little boy here. And I'm gonna pick a little bit of the banana up on the little guy and get it in my hair. Hell yeah. I'm not gonna bake. I just don't feel like doing all that today. I have errands to run before I go to work, so I'm kind of just trying to get through. And I don't set my entire face, I just set in those important places. I'm gonna be using the Superhero liquid liner by IT Cosmetics. I love this eyeliner. I've never been like a huge like felt tip person, but I love, it's not really a felt tip either, so it doesn't split. Stila has a great felt tip one, but I feel like over time it starts to fray, so you can't get your like straight line anymore. This one will never fray on you. I did not mean to make my wing so low. I like my wing to be a little bit like at an angle, so that doesn't bring down my eye, but I just went and slapped it on there, so. It is what it is, can't fix it now. Once the stuff dries, you're committed to it, which is great. It lasts all stinking day. I'm gonna be using the Lash Blowout from IT Cosmetics. This mascara, look how cute. It's so cute. It looks just like the Dry Bar, their signature brush that they use to do blowouts. So this is supposed to give you volume and really lift the lashes. Like, look how good. I'm gonna go in with these lashes. I love Eyelure lashes. Eyelure and Tarte are probably my favorite eyelashes. I like a nice like thick band, and I want to be able to reuse them. Just, I feel like some brands, that thin band just doesn't work for me. When you wear eyelashes, you always want to trim from the outside so that they don't lose their shape. Eyelure, they make theirs pretty long and they're too big for my eyes, so I'm going to trim the outer corners. I really love adding eyelashes. I feel like it really just like brings the look together, especially when you're not doing something crazy and something so simple like this. It just really brings it together. So now I'm going to use the No Tug waterproof liner from IT Cosmetics. I love this liner so much. It's so creamy and it doesn't bleed. So my favorite powder to contour with is the Smashbox Halo powder. This is in medium dark. This is actually a foundation powder, but I like to contour with it because the color is literally perfect and the formula is just so smooth and hydrating. I just love how warm it is. It doesn't turn orange, it's not too brown. I just have to make the duck face or a fishy face. And I love using the Bare Minerals Flawless Face Brush. This is what they used to sell to use with a loose powder foundation, but I love it for contour. The only thing I don't like about this, it sheds really bad. So sometimes I'll have it like all over the place, like all over my shirt, all over my everything, like in my hair. And I really like contouring my nose with this Morphe M506. It's so tiny. To finish things off, I'm gonna add some highlighter. If I can find my highlighting brush. I like to use the Morphe M501 to contour or to add my highlighter. pick up the, oh, and I guess they do have names. I'm gonna pick up some of the No Fudge Given. Smoke it out under here. I think Smoking Shadow underneath just really pulls a look together. Oh yeah, that's so much better. And there's not really like a color in here to pop in the corner, so I'm just gonna use my Lorac highlighter and pop some of that in the corner. I'm going to be using the MAC lip liner in Cork. And I like to overline my lips because my lips are so tiny. So like that's how big I want them to be. And then just connect. And that gives me that nice like full lip. I'm gonna use my MAC lipstick in Yash and put that right here in the center. Actually, I'm gonna put it everywhere because I don't want like a really dark lip today. Because again, I'm going to work. I'm gonna set everything with my Lila B face mist. And I love this because it smells like lavender and it's just super hydrating. I'm gonna use my cute little fan. I found this on the Walmart website and I just had to have it. I'm like, it's like a little Dyson. And it's so cute. It has like 3 different speeds on it and it comes in like 3 different colors. I think they make like a white and pink one, this one, and then like a green and pink one. Something like that. So I've been kind of like liking blush lately, but sometimes I forget to wear it because it's so new to me. Like I've never been into it until like recently. So I'm gonna use the You Had Me at Merlot by Bare Minerals. I just love their blushes because they aren't super powdery, so when you pick it up, you're not putting on too much. It gives you like the right amount. Just to add a little bit of color. Ooh, I like it. So overall, the Fenty, again, I have it in number 3. I could do without this. I'm not in love with it. I'm happy with how the eyes came out, but the formula itself is not something that I typically go for. I like something a little bit more creamy. I definitely encourage you to go buy it and try it yourself and see how you like it, see how you like the colors. Just because I'm not a huge fan doesn't mean that you won't be. So you know, see how you feel about them, go check them out. And I was gonna swatch them, but there's literally no point, because like just to swatch them and really show you and give like an honest swatch, I mean, here, I'll pick some up. Like that's like an honest swatch, like me picking it up, and it just, I can't even blend it out. They're just very, I don't love the formula. But I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope it was informational. I made that up. I hope it was informative to you, and that you go and purchase some of the products that I tried and tell me how you feel about them, or if you already have them and you've been using them, let me know how you like them. Make sure you follow me on Instagram, AMARISBRIANNA, and I will see you soon.